Our annual tournament is finally back after a 3-year hiatus. It's our 5-on-5 Ironman tournament. Welcome everyone, this is Daniel Wilson. This is our 5 versus 5 Ironman tournament 2023 hosted by Frost Family Hockey. Well, this is a test of endurance for all teams here. This season we have 3 divisions. We have a novice division and a rec division, which will be divided into silver and gold, which will be explained a little bit later. But the rules are simple for this matchup. All teams only have 5 runners and 1 goaltender, no substitutions. Games will last with only 1 period of 10 minutes. Team with the most goals wins. There is no offsides, and there will be icing enforced from the defending blue line. The high danger area is also in play. If the ball hits the ceiling and lands in front of the goalie immediately in front of him, play will stop. And all stoppages will occur in the corners or on the center line. It'll be a 3-2-1 countdown as per the description of the ref. All penalties will become penalty shots, so discipline is especially crucial in this tournament. All teams have been placed on a seed based on their round-robin performances, and everyone will be playing a single elimination playoff. In the playoff, if there is a tie, there will be a 5-minute overtime followed by a shootout, except for the championship game, which will be a 5-minute overtime until we have a winner. So with that being said, let's go to the action. This is the Ironman tournament. No, it's not a gender reveal party. It is the numbers 9 and 10 seeds in the silver wild card of the rec division. You think with the pink and blue, that's what it is. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Well, we are ready to get underway. It is Pink Flamingos, it's the number 10 seed, and the Hooligans, it's the number 9 seed. Pink Flamingos will start us off. Chapel tries to go through the legs and it gets blocked. Jordan Shaw up to Joseph Shaw. Being pushed off by Chapel to the right, centers up, shot and save. Bergner in the net for the Flamingos. He did run on the very first game, but they have since changed positions and now he's in the net. They turn it over at neutral, and that goes out of play. It goes to Harilli for the Hooligans. The countdown starts. He decides to take it himself. He goes, and this is interesting. It went in the net, and they're saying it's a good goal. The Pink Flamingos are confused. I heard good goal called, which would belong to Corelli. What they're saying is that because he took the ball himself, that it's no longer considered part of the play-in. Because he otherwise would not be allowed to shoot directly at the net. There's a shot and a save by Bergner. And I mean, I don't blame the Flamingos for being confused about that. So it ends up being 1-0, because I saw Corelli just throw it at the net. He took a few steps forward. Because under the normal rules, it's a play-in. You cannot shoot directly at the goal. But because he took it himself forward of the blue line, that it is no longer considered part of the play-in. As it's dropped off and a shot goes off the end boards, will be picked up. Off the left. Chapel takes a poke check. Gorelli all alone in front of Bergner. Shot save with a pad. And I'll be cleared away into the corner by Martin, who was the original goalie, but now becomes a defenseman. Ward will send it over to the left corner to O'Hanley. We pushed off the ball by Jonathan Shaw. One of the three Shaw brothers. Shot tipped and almost has something for O'Hanley. Wyatt Roberts digs in and will have the Hooligans take control. Back to Joseph Shaw. Has a lot of space on the right circle and a good block by Chapel to break it up. Now along the boards. Carelli goes across. We'll find Wyatt Roberts. Shot goes high the net. And cleared out by Martin. But picked up by Carelli again at the high left circle. Centers in the slot. Shot off the post. Hooligans come close to scoring another. As it comes back, it's a shot save by Bergner. Did not even go down in the butterfly. He's more of a hybrid goalie. Steckler for the Pink Flamingos tries to sum it up as he was trying to go for the stretch pass but gets broken up by Dave Story. It's been a while since we've seen him around. He was playing in this league before COVID hit, as a shot goes high from Wyatt Roberts. Now it goes back, high circle. Shot gets blocked by Ward, as that's cleared back over to Joseph Shaw. Approaching the halfway point of the game. Roberts with a wrist shot save by Bergner, and we'll have a draw. It's sent across the slot, no one there. It's Martin. We'll just try to push it across, but this has no control as it's thrown into the opposite corner. Roberts will throw off the side of the net, looking for the wraparound. Is knocked off the ball, back behind the net again. We picked up by Steckler. Good forecheck by Jonathan Shaw. He gets stripped, penalty coming up against the Hooligans, delayed call. So the Flamingos have a free shot, but, well, I thought I saw Joseph Shaw touch it, but they have not blown the whistle. Play continues. Shot high of the net, and now will be touched up by the Hooligans, and a penalty shot will commence. Let's go, goalie. So Steckler will be the one to take the shot for the Flamingos. He'll take it at a moderate pace, fades right. Takes it up, shot save by Story with a pad. And now the Hooligans restart their attack. Jordan Shaw through neutral, now goes right. Roberts with a shot save by Bergner. Rebound! Oh, Yankee Doodle dandy by Bergner! Diving across to make that stop on the rebound. Now the Flamingos trying to get an offensive chance going, but has nothing as it's thrown into the left corner. Jordan Shaw and Steckler come together and we'll be back to Martin. Martin waiting, pressured by Roberts. Now a backhanded across to Chapel. Flamingos have hardly had anything on the offensive zone as that's turned over. Ward trying to settle the ball down. They're struggling to get any kind of offensive effort as it comes back across to Jordan Shaw. Back in the ceiling. Play will continue. Jordan will receive a pass from Joseph and now send it Down to Carilli, turns it over. Stretch pass, has an opening. Oh, and Hanley couldn't handle that pass. The 10-center pass goes over to Steckler on the right circle. Approaching 2 minutes left. Shot swatted away by Story, and he'll dive out and make the cover. Over to Steckler trying to shot, but got blocked by Carilli. Back behind the net. Martin back to Hanley behind the net, pressured by Jonathan Shaw. Right corner. Sent back around, nothing available behind the net. Steckler on pursuit of the ball. Now tries to look for an opening, does get it down to O'Hanley. Jonathan Shaw moves in, knocks it away. 90 seconds left in this game. Joseph Shaw, stretch pass, and it will be an icing against the Hooligans, which will give the Flamingos a chance to set up a play with 1:20 left. Steckler starts off, and now will cross over. Trying to stick handle his way through, but gives it away. Is Roberts over to Carilli, has an opening. Shot high of the net. Roberts plays it back, turns it over. Centers up and tried to go for a Hanley, intercepted. Off the right, and now tries to go across to Jonathan Shaw. Centers up, wide open, and misfires. Goes up to Steckler. 37 seconds left. The Flamingos need to take flight here. Centering, and it's blocked by Carilli. Goes off the boards. Chappell. Off the right side. Picked up by Joseph Shaw. Maybe to end it here, and he scores! That should seal it up with 15 seconds left. Joseph Shaw makes it 2-0. And the Flamingos, they turn it over, and that is going to pretty much do it. The Hooligans will advance to the next round. They got confused about the very first goal, but in the end, it did not matter as the Hooligans put up another one to make it 2-0, and they will advance. And they will face the Purple Rain in the next round. We'll be back with our next game. First semifinal of the Silver Division, Marshhounds against 2 for Instigating. We get underway. Stretch pass knocked away. Down deep into the left corner. Got all of the Hotchner brothers, James, Jeremy, and Jonathan. James is in the net for them. Marshhounds led by Gabe Knock, goaltender Mark Stapleton. Left corner for Owen Chu. The passes out to the right. Knock goes across and was looking for an opening for Brandon Stapleton. Shot in, that seared into the corner by James Hotchner.
Somebody pressure.
Jerry Janiga will play it across. Chris Cookingham will stand up. The Hotchners. And it turns into a 3-on-2. Goes right. Draws it back at the point. Settles it down. Dinks around a couple of times. Spins off. And gets pressured by Brandon Stapleton. Right corner. Still looking for an opening. Back behind the net. Rolls off the heel of his stick and will be picked up by Gabe Knock. Here he is, Brandon Stapleton turns it over. Cookingham on the left, goes across with a shot, he scores! 2 for Instigating, gets 1 on the board early in this game. And that play in got tipped, so we play on. James Hotchner drops it back for Cookingham. Off the boards for Zuniga. But Hotchner's looking to push deep. Picked up in the corner by Owen Chu. Across to Brandon Stapleton in the opposite corner. Adam Sikorsky, who's been well known here in Raleigh. Playing along with the Virginia team. Goes right. Has an opening here. Shot and he scores! Great move! Great stick handling, and it's 2-0. Back along to Sikorsky as the Marshhounds need a quick answer. Cookingham off the boards, gives it away. Tries to tip it on for Sikorsky, but it goes into the left corner. Sikorsky again trying to shake off Janiga. Back in the corner over to Knock. Knock trying to shake him off, but Cookingham really giving a hard time, and now everyone comes together on the boards. And now we'll clear the zone. And picked up by Zach Webb. Back in his own corner. And now we'll feed up. Was looking for Gabe Knock, but lost it to Cookingham. Off the boards. Our most recent goal scorer. Hits it on the left boards. Tries to one-time it, but whiffs. Moving in was Owen Chu. In the corner, trying to shake him off. Tries to center up, blocked by Webb, and taken away by Stapleton. Tries to clear down, Cookingham with a block. Back and forth across the rink they go. Now over to Cookingham. Down low, backhand stopped by Mark Stapleton as that comes down for icing against the Marshhounds. 5:40 left in this game. Wrist one got tipped. Now, if that were not tipped, that would be an illegal shot. So yeah, had that been a direct shot, it would have been illegal and a change of possession. But because it was tipped, it waves it off, and it's a legal shot. Comes back in Webb, tries to go across, turns it over, and passes in the corner. Centers up, great block. Janiga. It's behind his own blue line. And now we'll just pass it across. Behind the net. The Hotchners trying to keep that cycle moving. Here's a shot, gets tipped in, goes in front of the home bench. Here is Stapleton, who I'm going to nickname BB-8 because of the helmet that he has. Kind of resembles him. Here is a shot, just glances off the blocker of Mark Stapleton. Here goes across to Cookingham on the high circle. Backhands it across and cleared away by Webb. Back at the point, Janiga with a shot gets blocked. Now the Marshhounds on a 3-on-2. Knock. Takes himself, shot in the glove, save by James Hotchner. Turns it around. Here's a shot and off the screen. Back it goes, and holding on left circle, Cookingham centers up, has some room, quickly closing in, and a shot and a save by Stapleton. They come together on the corner, approaching 3:30 left into the game. Comes back to the point. Inigo with a shot gets blocked. Kept in, and you can see that Stapleton is hobbling, went off his leg as the shot gets blocked. Comes back out, and you see Stapleton not 100%. He's limping toward the center line. That shot really stung him. As it's over to Cookingham. Centers and could not get the connection. And now Stapleton will leave it for Knock. 3 minutes left. Takes a stick from Cookingham. But Sikorsky moving in, try to keep the offense going for the Marsh Hounds. Back for two for instigating. And now here is a chance in the high slot, but gets interrupted by Webb. Comes around the corner to 0-2, and we got a whistle, and a slashing call has been assessed. Let's see who they're giving it to. Looks like they're going to give it to two for instigating. Take it at a moderate pace to the right circle. Holds up and the stick handled a little too long. And because he moved the ball backwards, it cancels out the penalty shot. So the Marsh Hounds still in it. Sikorsky centers and a save by Hodgner. Has knocked. Trying to keep it going for them. Centers up and Janiga takes it away. And the stick got knocked out, but no harm, no foul. Back to the right corner. Spins off a defenseman. Centers! Open it and he missed it high! The Marsh Hounds again still in it. But may not for long. Look out here. In the slot. Shot and a save! Comes out to the open slot, no one there. Marsh Hounds have got to act quickly. Turns it over, Cookingham in the left corner. In the high circle, centers up, shot wide the net. Comes over to the corner, 45 seconds left. Off the left boards, and could not make the connection, and that's just going to kill more time. And will make the chances even better for two for instigating. Back to Janiga. 25 seconds left. They just look to kill the clock. And try to center up. Intercepted by Webb. Here's Stapleton. Tries to shot. Was looking for a tip. None available. Back in the corner. 10 seconds left. Looks like two for instigating. He's going to be advancing to the next round. And one more chance, and that will do it. Two for instigating. We'll head over to the silver final. They will await their opponent, and that's either going to be Hooligans or Purple Rain. And we will be seeing those two up next. Ready for our second of the silver semifinals, Purple Rain against Hooligans. Purple Rain coming out of Greensboro. Hooligans coming out of LaGrange, Georgia. The shot goes wide of the net. In the net for Purple Rain is Simon Yankel. And a shot, Yankel with the save. Hennigan will play it off the boards and will find his way up. I almost had some for Minoski. But over for Hennigan. On the right boards, Lake with a shot, he scored! I think that got tipped in and may have gone off of Boysel. And a Purple Rain have an early 1-0 lead. Picked up by Hennigan and over to Boysel, who has the goal. And tipped in, and that goes wide. Hooligans looking to clear, Joseph Shaw. Tries to center up, gets blocked, Boysel trying to clear, but picked up by Jonathan Shaw, who runs into a roadblock. Drew Lake tries to center to Boysel, but gets interrupted. Passes up, was looking for Jordan Shaw, but got broken up. Rear center is Hennigan. Minoski with a shot in that save. Dave Story once again in the net for the Hooligans. Turnover. Justin Huffman from the high slot. Shot gets blocked. Took a chance, and that's a save by Story. Behind the net, goes off of the glass.
Hey, you can drop it back.
Joseph Shaw hears the call, drops back with a shot going wide from Anthony Carilli. There's another shot gets blocked. Stretches left to Minoski. Through center, shot and a save by Story. Rebound opportunity. As Story has trouble handling it, he does make a save from a wide angle. The Hooligans looking to regain. Here's a backhand that goes into the safety screen and out of play. This should give possession to the Hooligans because that went straight out. And they're looking to stretch it down, and that got blocked. They had a cherry picker down low. Minoski tries to push it in, but blocked by Shaw. That's Jordan Shaw, by the way. There's another shot by the net from Hennigan. A 10-3 pass, could not connect, otherwise it would have been a quality opportunity. Huffman in a race with Carilli. Huffman plays around, will find Alex Hennigan. And it'll be stretched down, but an icing against Purple Rain. Jordan Shaw tries to look for a tip in, not available, blocked. Minoski looking to push it up, does get it to Drew Lake. Lake pushed to the outside by Joseph Shaw, over to the high circle, now goes across. And did find Alex Hennigan, but he lost it. Jordan Shaw throws a shot just a little wide of Yankel. Off the boards for Purple Rain. Gets knocked down. Here's a chance for Lake. Oh, the breakaway shot and a save. Rebound opportunity. And off the back of the net. Purple Rain came really close to making it 2-0 as Jordan Shaw tries to push down, but give it up again. But he'll recover. Now covered by two purple jerseys. Wrist shot wide of the net. Back to Anthony Carilli, who pushes it to the right corner. Now in comes Hennigan. He tries to get away, pressured well by Jonathan Shaw. Now a turnover. To be picked up by Carilli. But can't get by Huffman, who has a 2-on-2. Goes toward the center point, now goes left circle. Pushed the outside by Jordan Shaw. Centering pass the lane with a chance, and steered away by Story. Hooligans trying to get back to offense, but again turns it over in the neutral zone. Huffman will play it right over to Drew Lake. Centers looking for Minoski. He'll try a shot and an easy save for Story with a stick. 5 minutes gone in this game. Trying to push it up, and once again they can't transition. That's been the main issue for the Hooligans. Over to Hennigan. Minoski pushes it down left. Hennigan will try to wide angle and easily stopped by Story. Countdown ends. He has to make a move. Goes back, and here's a shot. Goes off a body from Hennigan. Right corner for Minoski. Gives it away off the safety screen. Minoski puts it back. Hennigan with a shot goes high. Look at the center again. Off a body. Hennigan tries a shot. Blocked. And maybe a chance for the Hooligans. But Huffman gets back into play. Tries to draw back to Jonathan Shaw. Now gives it back to Carilli. Shot. And glove down by Yankel. Hooligans will start from their own corner. Now goes back. Here's a shot from Shaw, and that is saved by Yankel. Picked up by the Purple Rain. It's a 4-on-2, and maybe a chance. Oh, he had a breakaway, but couldn't handle the pass. Boysel takes it to the left corner. Looking for a centering pass, nothing available. Overran the pass. Two purple jerseys come together on one blue. Here's Carilli. Looking for an option, now goes back to Joseph Shaw, who tries to shot wide of the net. Carilli. Just throw it off the end board. Centering pass from Joseph Shaw. Gives it away. And back over to center, but over the stick of Wyatt Roberts. Less than 3 remaining. Goes right over to Jordan Shaw. And he'll try and throw one just wide of the net, but picked up, and that's high from Jonathan Shaw. Carilli. Lays it back. Oh, that's a high stick. They're going to whistle this one down. And Purple Rain will gain control. Yeah, this time around, high sticks are not a penalty. It's just a stoppage. There's a shot, just a little wide. Going into the corner is Drew Lake, but here comes Jonathan Shaw on the left. Now plays out to Carilli with a wrist shot. Yankel with a save. Back to Carilli one more time on the boards. With a shot tipped. Yankel trying to fight through. Opening, and they score! Joseph Shaw sets up the screen and gets by Yankel overtime. Now here's a turnover. Look at shot for 2, and it goes wide. Back in the corner. Carilli gets away. Look for a shot high of the net. Drew Lake. Suddenly the Hooligans flowing with confidence. And now they give it back to Alex Hennigan. Try for a stretch pass. No ices as it went off a stick. Jordan Shaw picks it up with 1 minute left. If we are still tied at the end of this period, then we go to a 5-minute overtime. Here's a chance from Boysel, just a little wide, rebound opportunity. Back to Lake, center pass to Hennigan, goes wide. And stretched by Roberts. 2-on-1 for the Hooligans. Joseph Shaw, shot, save by Yankel, rebound, shot, Yankel with a save. Less than 30 seconds left. Well down by Jordan Shaw, and another pass save underneath him, and Yankel covers. 15 seconds left. Time for one more opportunity for the Hooligans. There's a shot by the net. Do they have enough time for one more? Jonathan with a lob shot, and a stop by Yankel, and we're going to overtime. So it's a 5-minute overtime period. First team to score wins. If we are still tied, then we go to the shootout. Yeah.
Hey. Here we go, here we go.
5 minutes.
Now, based on momentum, Hooligans have advantage, but based on the style of play, you would have to go to Purple Rain. And it's going to be thrown down, intercepted by Jordan Shaw. Roberts tries to go forward to Joseph, knocked right back. Jordan Shaw, stretch pass, intercepted by Huffman. Along the right boards, intercepted. Jordan Shaw with a wrist shot, tipped, and that's wide. Joseph Shaw behind the net looking for the wraparound. Instead it goes back to Jordan Shaw on the left boards. Thinks about it, tries a shot, blocked. Yankel pokes it away. Back it goes, wrist shot wide the net. Picked up by Jonathan Shaw, poked away by Drew Lake. Hooligans try to push it down again, but Minoski with a shot. Blocker save, 1 minute gone in overtime. Back in the corner again, it will be thrown around the boards and over to Jordan Shaw. Along the left wing, thinks about it, shot gets blocked. Picked up and through center, Hooligans still have it. Jordan Shaw backtracks and now will send it across. Finds Carilli, left circle. Tries to center up, blocked by Huffman. Now over to Boysel, 2-on-2. He'll just throw a shot, stick save by Story. Right corner, back to Boysel, who tries to throw a shot but gets interrupted by Jordan Shaw. Now drops it to Huffman with a shot, and that's blocked. Huffman in the left corner one more time, now back to the left point. There's a shot and a save. Rebound for Minoski. That one off the mask. Another chance, another save by Story. Leaves it be, and it goes to the right corner. Back to Minoski. On the high slide, now takes it left. Back around the boards, behind the nets. Looking to clear some dangerous area, and snared by Story.
3, 2, 1.
Countdown is what's our next score? No, they waved it off. They say it went across the crease, which is a violation of the play-in rule. Oh my. Yeah, the rule is you cannot put it across the crease on the play-in, and that's the reason for the wipe-off. As it goes to Jordan Shaw, now back to Joseph. Shot blocker save by Yankel. Stays in play. Jonathan Shaw now back to Carilli on the left circle. Drops back to the left point. Shot by the net from Jordan. Behind the net looking for a wraparound, and Yankel with the glove save. Jordan Shaw. Was that across the crease? Yes, it was. So the Hooligans are victim of the rule too. Now stretch pass, but nobody there. It's an icing. That was not how the Purple Rain wanted to take advantage of that. And it's back to Jordan Shaw for the Hooligans behind the red line. Out crosses, Joseph. Throws one, tip, he scores! Anthony Carilli with the tip in, and the Hooligans advance. With 52 seconds left in overtime, Carilli with a tip in from Joseph Shaw, and they will move on to the silver final. We'll be back to wrap this up with the final. This is it, number 7 seed Ffh against number 9 seed Hooligans. We are underway in the silver final of the rec division. Hooligans with control, centers. It's intercepted by Janiga. Now rushing in on the high circle, shot wide of the net. Just out of the reach of Dave Story, and now here's Joseph Shaw. Goes to Carilli, looking to centering. And a shot from Joseph goes wide off the backhand. As it gets tipped by Carilli, pushed back in by Jonathan Shaw. Cookingham will try to push out for Ffh, but intercepted. Joseph Shaw back at the point. Jordan Shaw with a wrist shot goes off the end boards. Maybe a rebound opportunity for Roberts, can't get it off. Cookingham will take it on the left boards. Now passes right. As they all come together on the high circle. You'll just put it off the end boards. Moving in is Jonathan Shaw, but the Hotchner is coming in and it's the backhand that gets blocked. And trying to find it is Dave Story. Pops out to the high circle. Now comes back behind the net. Was looking for a wraparound opportunity, but decides to hold on. Now takes it back behind the net. A minute and a half gone in this game. Tries to go across. Backhand save by Story. Comes loose somewhere in there. Back behind the net. And now picking it up is Jordan Shaw, but give it away once again to the Hotchners. Carilli in the corner for the Hooligans. Lays back. Joseph Shaw puts one on net and an easy save for James Hotchner. Looking for a shot in the high slot. Passes left. Now has an opening shot off the end boards. And Cookdown will take it. Looking for a wide angle shot is blocked. Jordan Shaw puts one off the boards. Something off the wide angle for Jonathan, but gets blocked by Janiga. Off his own blue line and now on play left. Off the high left circle shot, wide the net. A lot of those shots have been missing. Now taken away. Taking a look at Carilli as he gets pressured. And we're gonna have a whistle here. It's a slashing call. So Anthony Carilli will be the one to take the shot for the Hooligans and try to get the first score on the board. He'll go at a moderate pace, goes one-handed, couple of stick handles, and runs into Hotchner and just has no room to work. Sometimes you try to outweight the goalie, but sometimes you just run out of time and you end up wasting that opportunity. As Cookingham goes off the right boards, misses everybody. It'll be an icing against 2 for instigating. Jordan Shaw will take the count down. And he'll try to wrist one, goes off the leg. Picked up by Jonathan Shaw in the left corner, trying to shake one off, runs into our official. Comes right back out, came off his own player, so no ice. As Story comes out to play, he'll give it over to Jordan Shaw, who crosses to Joseph. Joseph takes it himself on the high slot, shot and a save with the glove by Hotchner. Back in the corner, tries a one-timer, misfires, and 2 for instigating, comes with control. Now it comes to the high slot, one-timer, save by Story! Great timing on the push-off and read the play, immediately going to the far post. Now from the corner. Now gets pressured as the countdown expires. Jordan Shaw comes out. Janiga with a shot and a save by Story as it goes into the corner. Spinning around. Cookingham shot gets blocked. Back in the corner of 4.5 remaining. Everyone crowds the corner. Now comes out. Janiga trying to push back in. Off the boards. Taken away by Joseph Shaw. Trying to fight one off. Takes it to the corner. They battle in there for possession. Now gets it to Jordan Shaw. Carilli. We'll play it off the left boards. Jonathan Shaw takes a look. Looking to play back. All the way back to Jordan Shaw. Gets away from one. Tries a shot. Gets blocked by Janiga. And here comes 2 for instigating. 3 on 2. And up maybe a 3 on 0 if they hurry. They won't get it. Just didn't have enough time. Goes left. Here's a chance. Shot wide of the net. Approaching 3:30 left. There's a battle on the boards. Here's a shot. They score! Back and forth they went, and 2 for instigating. Just the first on the board. Going across to Jordan Shaw, taken away. Now centers up, just out of the reach. Now tries to push down deep. And trying to stare up, kicks off himself, backhand, saved by Story. From a wide angle, tipped away by Jordan, but it will stay in play for 2 for instigating. Back behind the net again. Pressure by Joseph Shaw. As that'll come to Story, and that'll force a draw in the corner. Comes across. Was looking for Janiga. He'll try a wrist one, and it's gloved down by Story. And he's going to try to keep the play going. 2:20 left. Shot. Score! Story had a piece of that one, but it squeaks through, and it's 2-0. It comes down, and that was pretty disorganized by the hooligans. No one got that pass. It's an icing, and that gives control immediately back to 2 for instigating. And speaking of, there is 2 minutes left on the game clock. And now Joseph Shaw trying to go left, just misses Jonathan. Back to the corner to Cookingham. Trying to spin off of Jonathan Shaw. Now Cookingham will try to develop a 3 on 2. Slaps one, and that goes off the shin pad of Wyatt Roberts. But here comes another chance, another save by Story. Hanging on his Corelli, now trying to go for Joseph Shaw, but he wasn't ready for it. Janiga will hang on for a moment, and now we'll play across to Cookingham. Just out of the reach, and now Jordan Shaw knows the situation. As we approach a minute left, Sean is saved. Juggled by Hotchner, comes behind the net. Corelli looking for a wide angle, not available. Comes out, and here they come again. To the outside. Behind the net. He's trying to take his time. 43 seconds away from the silver championship. Wrap around, stopped by Story. And that's because it is a championship game. The clock stops at 38 seconds. Quick shot, they score! That didn't take long, and that should put it away. 3, 2, 1. It comes back. Turns it over. And they'll put a shot on net. Story with a save. Less than 30 seconds left. This one is pretty much all but over now, as Jordan's going to try to at least break the zeros. That gets tipped high. Goes back to Jonathan. Centering pass gets blocked. 10 seconds left. And that is cleared out, and 2 for instigating. We'll get 1 in the books. They claim the silver Ironman championship in the rec division. They had just found the offense that they needed. All 3 Hotchners getting it done as they go over to the board for the photo to make it official. Our number 7 seeds claim Rex Silver. And we will see who they give the MVP to. Of course, one of the Honchers gets it. And so he gets the MVP.
Worked out your hours too, huh? Yeah, right. Congrats, guys. Yeah, thank you.
So they will head back with a championship under their belt and will represent the Rex Silver Ironman Championship released this year. So be sure to check out the gold and our novice divisions.
T-shirt.
For now, for everyone here at XL Sportsworld, this is Daniel Wilson. We'll see you next time.